Hi lovelies, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the love and support. To those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Alright lovelies, let's dive into this video. So lovelies, I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where sisters are actually, setting records straight about good morning and, good rising. And I was just able to put up some of their stitches. I'm just going to roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
My guy. Alright, so I woke up to a lot of comments today asking, where did you get this knowledge from? I woke up to people doing duets to my video, talking about etymology, and a whole lot of other stuff. I got a lot of people mad in the comments, and I got a lot of people happy in the comments. Really don't matter to me. I'm not here to please nobody. You know, a lot of people that say that they woke, I noticed that a lot of y'all know that they start saying grand rising. A lot of y'all be like, where you get this research from? This is the type of knowledge that you can't find in history books. Some knowledge that I speak about you will not find on Google. Like, let's be for real, history is his story. You really think the white man gonna put that in the books? It's always been good morning. Then they came out with the other word morning. See, a lot of people that know this knowledge that I told y'all on this video, they was taught from their grandparents. Because this is knowledge that grandparents will teach you, that was taught to them from their grandparents, that was taught to them from their grandparents for generations and generations. And now they just taught you. This is not stuff that you gonna find in history books. I'm just telling y'all knowledge that was taught to me. Not everybody from the black community is gonna know this, cause everybody lost their knowledge. A lot of people wasn't taught. They family didn't teach them. And I'm sorry for those of you who wasn't taught, but don't be trying to come to me and try to knock down what I say because what was taught to me. So a lot of y'all can stay mad and keep trying to sound so educational, talking about etymology and all this other stuff. Okay, do you. Do you. But that ain't gonna change what I was taught and what my ancestors taught. Have you ever heard a black person say when somebody tell them good morning, you will hear some of them say, what's so good about morning? Those is people who know the truth, who was either taught by their grandparents or by somebody else's grandparents who knew the truth and who was taught down the line. These are the things that they don't want to be taught or brought up. But what's done in the dark will always come to the light. There are so many modern day rituals that originated from our ancestors' pain and suffering while in captivity. And it's okay, because a lot of y'all don't know the truth, so all y'all do is laugh and put, oh my gosh, is she serious? I'm serious. I'm dead serious. Everything I talk about, I'm dead serious. I'm not coming on here to giggle and laugh with you, because to me it ain't a laughing matter. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be people that laugh, and there's going to be people that take in the truth. It's really up to you at the end of the day. You can't help everybody. Etymology, the study and the origin of words in which their meanings have changed throughout history. Exactly, changed throughout history. It was morning, then they made morning. But the whole phrase good morning was a mockery towards the slaves. Whether if you want to believe it or not, I'm sorry your people didn't teach you. I'm sorry that your people lost their knowledge. All I'm doing is trying to help. And one thing I realized is you can't help everybody. And that's just the way of life. And I just think it's weird how most people that do duets on me, it's always from a person who was a fan. Then they get mad because you don't want to follow them back. And so they try to use your videos to gain views. And I mean, by all means necessary, do what you gotta do. But you ain't stopping nothing this way. For example, when you get a house, what do they tell you? Oh, this the master bedroom. The what now? You talking about the slave master bedroom? Okay. There's a lot of stuff y'all don't know about, but I bet you can't find that in the history books. That the reason why they call the master bedroom is because that came from the slave master's bedroom. They always had the biggest bedroom with the best appliances and all. But you won't find that on Google. It's the same thing with that. Like I said, a lot of modern day words came from the pain and sufferings of our people from slavery. So what did I always say in 2020? The truth hurts, and it's forever facts over feelings.
Grand Rising TikTok fam. I am here in the beautiful Jamaica, and I've been learning a lot about the Rastafarian culture. And one of the biggest parts of that culture is language, is words. So they never say good morning, because morning represents death. What do you do at a funeral? You mourn. So why would you want to start your day off with mourning? And that is why we say Grand Rising. Also, we never say appreciate, we say appreciate love. Because why would you want to infuse hate into the world? So instead of appreciate, you're going to say appreciate love. Instead of good morning, you're going to say Grand Rising. Much love.
Reasons I don't say good morning. So back in time during slavery, when master killed your child, your wife, your husband, whomever you love, and you stayed up all night crying those devastating morning tears, master will wake up in the morning, which we're trying to stop saying, and holler out a good morning. Did you have a good morning last night? Mourning the death of your sister, your brother, your cousin, your family, your friend, your husband, your wife. So that's why the saying of Grand Rising is becoming more popular in culture, because our ancestors don't agree with it.
Grand Risings. Good day, TikTok. TT back. I hope you had a beautiful night. I hope your weekend is starting off beautifully. Mine's is. Let's talk about what good morning means, as I promised. Back in the olden times, when the slaves had slave masters, and slaves would end up perishing, family members dying from some act. The next morning, the slave owner will greet you. When he knows that you lost your child or a family member, he will greet you the next morning as soon as you rise and tell you good morning. And they tell me that he was asked that question just to poke pain. And then they would tell you, have enough mourning for the rest. In other words, keep on being sad, bitch. We enjoying watching you be sad. I need you to remember for the rest of your life what that means. And I need for you not to say it to anybody that you know they don't need to be said to. Yes, we've been speaking words, and we didn't know what they mean, did we? But they say once you know something, you can't unknow it, TikTok. So now there it is.
So lovely.
Now you
so
know.
This conversation actually
I bet you a
started
good day,
with my
TikTok.
favorite TikToker, who happens to be
TTL.
my guy girl. I was just going through my For You page on TikTok, and I came across her video where she shared, a story that her grand or great grandmother actually, told her concerning this good morning and grand rising of a thing. So she went ahead in her previous video before I posted this. If you want to watch the video, you just go down on my, some of my videos, you will see her, or I might actually put the link in the description so you can just find the first video. I think I posted it about, 2 weeks back. So she talked about, the stories that her grandparents told her before they passed, and she talked about how the use of this good morning was as a result of
enslaved masters using it as a mockery. Like, a lot of people misunderstood her where she was talking about good morning and the origin. Many people were of the opinion that the master never originated, good morning. But what she meant is that good morning have been in existence, but the slave owners decided to use it in a wrong way. They use it as a mockery. Like, they use it in a way whereby if they must have done whatever they want to do to our ancestors that actually suffered in their hand, and when they see that these people are grieving, angry, crying every morning, they just walk up to you and ask you good and just say good morning to you, like good, how it is, like as a way of, are you done crying, are you done mourning, are you done, I hope your mourning is okay and all of that. And since I heard the history behind the good morning, it made me to feel some type of way. Like, I discontinued using it. Like, I cannot even use it anymore. I either say hi to you, or I say grand rising to you, or I don't even say nothing, because the word itself is something that is so heavy. Since finding the historical thing behind good morning, so a lot of people were of the opinion that no, this is not it. This is just all fallacy and lies and all of that. And she talked about how this thing is just something that you find in history. There are so in history or Google, because how these pan-colored people, how they have actually tried their possible best to hide our historical fact from ours. So no matter how we, try to like dig in, they'll keep on hiding it. But the thing is that we will keep on finding, the truth. There are so many things that is not on Google. That's why they say history is someone his story, like his own story. So there are so many things that we cannot even find, that it only takes our grandfathers, great grandmothers and all of that to share that experience with us. So with this findings, a lot of people were still on their own opinion talking about it and trying to like share their truth about the historical fact behind the good rising. And this actually made a lot of people to discontinue using good morning. And a lot of people have not gotten themselves involved in using good rising, which I think is actually a good thing, because when you come to think of it, the pronunciations are just, they might be the same, but they have different meaning. The morning and the morning, like, it's just better if someone, just actually start using the good rising. Like, seriously, lovely. Sometimes I just sit down to reflect and actually, think about what, the enslaved people actually went through, our ancestors, where they passed through. Like, how could you, after, hurting someone, after doing a sort of thing to someone, all you could do was to go back to this person's family and mock the people. And you feel so fulfilled about that, and you feel so satisfied about that. You like, I have never in my life thought of, oh my god, this is just so disheartening. Like, when I found out about this good rising of a thing, I was like, who could just tell me what else is it that they have to go through? I could just imagine how terrible they must have felt, how hurt they must have felt, how like inside of them they are just like, there is nothing we can do about it. It's just something we have to live with. It's just something that we just have to continue living with without retaliating, without doing anything about that. This actually got me to some extent that I begin to make some research to know if actually the ancestors were, after all of these things, and slavery was abolished and they were all just cool. That was when I came across a ghost story of a sister sharing what a pan-colored man actually felt after all this enslavement and all of that. Like, it was really a terrible time, and we must thank everyone possible for actually abolishing this act of wickedness. Anyways, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whistle. We're just here for educational purposes. And I want to use this medium to say a very big shout out to my newest subscribers. And to those people that share my videos, that leave commentaries and educate myself. You guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much for all the love and support. So why not leave me your own thoughts of what you think of this video. If I have any other historical fact, or maybe perhaps your grandfather or great grandfather actually told you some historical thing that we don't know about, you could just share it in the comment section, and I will really appreciate that. So lovelies, thank you so much for all the love and support, and I will see you when I upload the next one.
Watch up to this extent. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational purposes. So please share this video, subscribe to this channel if you're yet to do that. And I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.